Daydreaming about a new city and a new start? Planning the move can feel overwhelming. That's why we built this clear, no-noise guide. We'll show real costs and real trade-offs, fast. Let's start strong with Austin, Texas. Austin, Texas, welcome to the live music capital where work and weekend blend. Average one-bedroom about $2,800, $2,600, $2,100 by area. Summer AC lifts power. Water and internet sit mid-market. No state income tax. On $85K, you keep about $3K, $5K versus many coasts. Money back to you, and maybe a few extra tacos. Jobs span startups and big tech. Software, design, ops. With active co-working and meetups for easy networking. Neighborhoods, South Congress for live sets, East Austin for murals and cafes, Zilker for parks and trail, outdoors, Barton Springs Cold Plunge, the Ladybird Lake Loop, and kayaks at sunset near downtown. Food trucks and barbecue keep costs flexible, best for creatives, tech, and remote pros. Trade-off, hot summers and traffic. If that works, Austin balances culture, jobs, and value. Next up, Nashville. Save your appetite. Nashville, Tennessee, creative hustle with friendly costs. Expect a one-bedroom around $1,100 to $2,000, depending on neighborhood and amenities. Live venues and home studios anchor daily life. Songwriting by day, sets by night, with a strong coffee culture between. Jobs span music business, healthcare, logistics, and growing tech. Modern offices meet hospital campuses and distribution hubs. Neighborhoods to scout, East Nashville for artsy bungalows, The Gulch for sleek walkable new builds, and 12 South for leafy streets and boutiques. Outdoors, the Cumberland River greenways invite jogs, bikes, and sunset pauses. Weekends mix farmers markets, and yes, hot chicken counts as cardio, probably. Tennessee taxes help. No state tax on wages means more take-home, appealing to creators, young pros, and remote workers seeking value with vibe. Trade-offs. Tourist crowds on Broadway, rising traffic, and rents trending up. Choose your pocket of calm and let the music carry your week. Earplugs optional. Miami. Expect around $2,400 for a one-bedroom, often $2,200 to $2,800 depending on neighborhood. Plus parking that can add $150 to $250 a month. Brickell's Skyline and Metromover hint at finance salaries and fast-growing startups, plus no state income tax keeps more in your paycheck. In Wynwood, murals meet creators and remote pros. Nightlife is walkable and lively, with breweries, galleries, and street food scenes. Little Havana brings cafecito windows, salsa nights, and Cuban bakeries. Latin culture woven into daily life. Not just the weekends. Warning, cafecito may power your whole week. Quick beat, enjoying this guide? Tap like, drop a city in comments, then we're right back to Miami. Miami Beach and the Bay sell the lifestyle. Sunset runs, paddleboards, boating, and breezy patios that double as your after-work reset. Trade-offs. Humidity is real and hurricane risk pushes up insurance. Check flood zones and condo fees before you sign. Frizz control recommended. Best fits? Finance and hospitality pros, startup builders, creators, and remote workers who value sun, beaches, and big city buzz at a premium. San Francisco, California, average one-bedroom around $3,100. Expect roughly $2,600 to $3,600, and many cut costs by sharing with roommates. Streets roll over steep hills past the Painted Ladies, opening to sweeping bay views that never get old. Careers move fast, flagship tech, AI and fintech, plus a strong biotech corridor across the bay. Commute car-free with Muni and BART, dense walkable cores, and bike lanes that stitch neighborhoods together. Weekends go green, Golden Gate Park meadows, Presidio cypress trails, and ocean sunsets at Land's End. Pick your vibe. Fog-kissed Sunset in Richmond, lively Mission taquerias, Soma Towers, co-working, and quick transit. Best for ambitious builders and researchers craving impact and access. Trade-offs. Very high cost, fog and wind, and fierce housing competition. But the city can return world-class parks, transit, and career acceleration. Carl the Fog says hello. Chicago, Illinois, skyline living for about $1,900 on a one-bedroom. Riverwalk views and glass towers without coastal shock. Pick your vibe. West Loop dining, leafy Lincoln Park, artsy Pilsen murals, scholarly Hyde Park by the university. Careers span finance and trading, logistics and freight, major healthcare, and advanced manufacturing. CTAL and buses knit neighborhoods. The Lakefront Trail gives 18 miles of runners and cyclists by the water. Culture on tap. Museum campus by the lake, and the Art Institute's icons a quick ride away. Eat beyond deep dish. Mexican and Pilsen, Vietnamese on Argyle, plus James Beard and Michelin standouts. Great for urban pros and remote workers seeking value plus culture. Trade-offs: long windy winters and higher suburban property taxes. Summer sunsets persuade, so will a serious coat. Denver, Colorado, skyline energy with the Rockies in frame. Average one-bedroom runs about $2,000, often $1,800 to $2,200 depending on location and finish. Lodo places you steps from Union Station and pro sports. Rhino trades views for murals, coffee, and converted warehouses. Capitol Hill is eclectic and walkable. The Highlands offers leafy blocks and buzzy dining. Career lanes are diverse. Aerospace and defense on the Front Range, energy and clean tech, fast-growing software, plus robust healthcare and research. Great for ambitious teams and remote pros. Weekdays downtown, weekends on the Front Range, trail running, cycling, and kayaking minutes from the city, with major ski resorts a quick early morning drive away. Sunshine is plentiful, the climate is dry, and altitude is real. Hydrate, ease into workouts, and enjoy those bluebird days. Treat your water bottle like a bestie. After hours, the craft scene shines. Brewery patios, food halls, and neighborhood spots perfect for post-trail meetups or remote work breaks. Fit for outdoorsy professionals and remote workers who want city access with mountain freedom. Trade-offs? Rising costs and weekend traffic to the slopes? Plan ahead and you'll love the balance. Tampa, Florida, growing fast with waterfront living and outdoor time year-round. A typical one-bedroom runs about $2,800 to $2,100, and Florida's no-state income tax stretches your paycheck. Jobs span healthcare and hospitals, finance and insurance, defense at MacDill, plus tourism and hospitality. Pick your vibe. Hyde Park's tree-lined bungalows, Channelside and Water Street's shiny high-rises, or Seminole Heights indie eateries. Weekends spill onto nearby St. Pete and Clearwater, sugar sand beaches, sunset rituals, easy drives. Run, cycle, paddle, and dine outdoors nearly every month. Festivals and sports keep the calendar full. Trade-offs: summer humidity, hurricanes, and rising insurance. For sunseekers, young pros, and families wanting value with water views, Tampa delivers. Sunscreen becomes a lifestyle. Atlanta, Georgia, about $1,150 for a one-bedroom strong job growth and a food scene that punches above its weight. See Midtown's towers and the Beltline's breezy trails linking parks, murals, and cafes through in-town neighborhoods. Film is booming. Sound stages and street shoots mean steady work for crews, editors, and indie creators. Tech and fintech rise alongside logistics and corporate hubs. Open offices hiring engineers, analysts, and product managers. Taste it all. Lively food halls and southern staples. Hot fried chicken, collards, barbecue, plus global flavors. Calories don't count at food halls. Right? Pick your vibe. Old Fourth Ward and Inman Park for walkable charm. Midtown for culture. Buckhead for luxe shopping. Hartsfield-Jackson's nonstop network keeps travel easy. Best for creators, young pros, and families wanting big city opportunity with leafy streets. Trade-off: traffic, sprawl, and Georgia's state income tax. Washington, D.C., around $2,300 for a one-bedroom. Strong salaries and tons of free museums along the National Mall. Commutes run on Metro's color lines. Cores stay walkable and bike-friendly. Plan for D.C. income tax and pricier services. Careers span federal agencies, think tanks, consulting, defense contractors, and a growing tech scene. Networking from briefings to coffee shops, your LinkedIn will get steps. Neighborhoods, row houses on Capitol Hill, riverfront pads in Navy Yard, late-night jazz on U Street, new builds and markets in Noma. Weekends, Smithsonian galleries, the mall, and Rock Creek Park's miles of trails. Then food halls, patios, and lively, diverse dining. Best for policy pros, researchers, and mission-driven builders. Trade-off: higher costs and fierce competition, but rare access to influence and ideas. San Diego, California, about $2,400 to $2,800 for a one-bedroom, more near the beach. 300-plus days of sun and a laid-back coastal pace. Choose your vibe: Little Italy's cafe strolls, North Park's artsy grit, La Jolla's coves, or Pacific Beach's boardwalk energy. Jobs span biotech and life sciences, plus defense, universities, and tourism. Steady, growing, and well-paid. Weekends in Balboa Park, Spanish Revival arches, museums, gardens, and trails, bike paths, and waterfront runs. Surf before work, tacos after, year-round outdoor living suits researchers, remote workers, and families. Tacos are basically a food group. Trade-offs: higher rents, scarce beach parking, and traffic spikes. Offset with walkable areas, the trolley, bikes, or car share. If blue water and strong science jobs call you, San Diego's premium can be worth it. That's a wrap on our coast-to-coast city dive. From beaches to mountains to high-powered career hubs, we saw how lifestyle and opportunity meet. If one of them felt like home, trust that pull. Drop your city pick in the comments and tell us why. Your take helps fellow movers decide smarter. What vibe fits you? Sunrise runs, mural-lined blocks, or late-night labs and laptops? Tacos optional. Hit like and subscribe to Travel Echo for more clear, no-noise guides on costs, neighborhoods, and trade-offs. Next up, a fresh map pin and a new set of decisions. See you on the next adventure.